Hello family and friends. I am going to work on a Christmas wreath today, and thank you for joining me. I think this is going to be fun. I've not done this before. I'm going to use this burlap ribbon. It's about, I guess, 4 inches wide. And then I got this ribbon from the dollar store. I think it'll add a nice contrast and brighten it up. And I just have some miscellaneous things. I have this tube ribbon that you can get at the dollar store as well. And I have pine cones left over from a tree that went down many years back. And I've got some berries. I have some little miniature ornaments. And honestly, I got these at Rite Aid like years ago. I don't even remember how many years ago, but I figured that they'll be maybe a nice addition, bringing in some other color, make it look more festive. So with the burlap ribbon, I have a wreath frame, and it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so it's a small, it's got 6 sections. So I think I'm going to try doing 2 groupings per section, and they actually have you start by tying this off in the back. I'm not quite sure how to do this. We'll figure it out together. Start back here. And I think I'm going to use my florist ribbon. You know, I also have pipe cleaners, but they actually have you pushing through. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take one of these crossbars and I'm going to tie it off at a crossbar to anchor it. Okay, there we go. You won't see that when we get going. And then push through the bottom section. You can see that, how it comes up. And I'm just going to do about a 3-inch height. That's about 3 inches. And then bring it up through the next one, the same height. Again, I'm doing about 3 inches. And then go through, bring it up through the last ring, about 3 inches. Okay. And then I'm going to scrunch it all over and then twist it twice. And then I'm going to push it through the inside ring. Again, doing 3 inches. The same. Actually, I want to go this way. Bear with me while I figure this out, folks. So, twist, and I'm going to go to this side, and I'm going to push through the 3 inches. Okay. So there's 1. So this is all new to me. I've never done a burlap wreath before. So if I can muddle my way through it, I know you can too. and then through the last outside ring. You want them all to be about the same height. Okay. And again, I'm going to turn it over. I'm going to twist it once, twice, and then I'm going to go to the inside ring and push it through. And you want your ribbon to be going this way, not this way. You'll end up skinny. You want it going this way. Makes a difference. Okay. Same thing. I'm going to have about 3 inches. Then I'm going to pull it up through the middle ring. About 3 inches. And then the outside ring, about 3 inches. Okay. And then scrunch it down, twist it 1, twist it 2, and then push it through the inside ring. And what's happening is when you do the twist, it holds these in place so they don't come undone. So it doesn't look like a whole lot right now, but I think by the time I get this ribbon in there, I think it's going to be really kind of cute. Because I'm going more for a country look. I'm going to take it up to the ranch. And I think it'll be really pretty up there. And you'll see when we get there at Christmas time. So I'm going to do the middle ring, pull it through 3 inches. And then the outside ring, pull it through the 3 inches. Got a little bit too tall. Okay. And now I'm going to turn it over and I'm going to twist it 1, 2, 1, 2, and then I'm going to push it through the inside ring. Again, you want to keep your ribbon going this direction. So that's the inside ring, about 3 inches. The middle ring, bring it up about 3 inches. Then the outside ring, bring it up. Oop, got my finger stuck. About 3 inches. And then scooch it down, turn it over, and then 1, 2, and then push it through the inside ring first. Then the middle ring. You want to keep that loop about 3 inches on each of the rings. And now the outside ring. Okay. those are my two for that section. Now I'm going to turn it over and I'm going to twist it 1, twist it 2, and then push it through the inside ring first. This is my first group of 3 in this section. You can see I'm doing groups of 3 twice. That's more than 3 inches. Okay. 2, and now the outside ring. Okay, I'm gonna scrunch it down, turn it over, and I'm going to do 1, 2 twists, and then I'm going to push it through the inside ring. Get my burlap ribbon straightened out. So I always want to make sure that my ribbon is going this direction, never this direction. And straighten it out. Okay, it's about 3. Now I do the middle ring. And then I'm doing the outside ring. Okay. I'm gonna turn it over. 1, 2, and then I'm gonna push it through the inside ring. Straighten out my ribbon. There's 1. The middle ring. And then the outside. So I'm going to cut it. We'll see. And something to keep in mind, when you cut, try to follow the square pattern so you end up with a straight cut and not a wonky kind of looking cut. And I'm going to leave, I don't know, maybe about 7 inches. And I'm just following the square so I can get a nice straight cut. And I don't have much left. If I were to have done 3 groups, it would have probably been fuller. Well, it would have been fuller, but I don't think I would have had enough. I would have had to have purchased another roll of the burlap ribbon, and I didn't have another roll of burlap ribbon. So I'm just going to tie this off. Let me do it on the inside ring. And I'm just tying a knot. And then I'm going to tuck it away in between so you're not even going to see it. How about that? Okay. Not too bad for starters. Okay, but now I need to figure out how I want to fill it in with this ribbon. So my thought was, I have pipe cleaners that I bought, and I was thinking of cutting the pipe cleaners in thirds and then making these picks that can just go in between here and just put them wherever I want. In fact, I think that's what I'm gonna do. And I'll show you how to do that in just a minute. Okay, since I wasn't sure about what I'm doing, I took the time to play a little bit and see what I would like. And I did part of it, and then I found I had this red tube ribbon. And so I think I really like the way it pops against the burlap. So I'm going to start by just weaving this in and out and see how that works. And then I will add these little bows. I brought out my Artiza ruler so I can measure, and I'll show you how I did those. And then my little ornaments that I have. And I'm taking apart some greenery that I have from Christmas stuff. So I'm just using a bunch of stuff that I have, and we'll see what happens. But I do like this red tube ribbon. So I have a 9-inch ruler here, and I just cut my ribbon. It's right about 9 inches. But then I also have this tool, and I did the same thing. It's about 9 inches. And I'm gonna alternate red, green, red, green, red, green. Hopefully it'll come out fine. And all I did was fold it and overlap it. I did the same with the tool. And then I just crunched it all up together. I took my pipe cleaner. This is how long it is, and I cut it in thirds so I have smaller pieces. And then I twist this, the ribbon. I don't twist the pipe cleaner. You'll get a tighter twist on the ribbon. It just comes out better. And that's what it looks like. It's just that simple. If you can see that behind, what have I got that can show you? Let's see. Can you see that better? It was that simple. Okay. So this has the green ribbon. So I think I'm going to attach the red right here. And I'm going to use my wire frame from the Wreath. And I'm going to put the pipe cleaner around and then just twist it off so it'll hold it in place. Just give it a couple twists. And there we go. There we go. And I think what I'm going to do is alternate the red ball, the green ball, a red ball. We don't want this folded edge to be on top going this way. We want to take the folded, oh, that was weird. We want to take how it comes together and crunch it in this way. So we end up with a bow. And it's the same thing with the tulle, which is really hard to show, but here is where the tulle is folded, and we're going to scrunchy it in from there, not from the puffy ends, if that makes any sense. I think if you watch it a couple times, you'll see that it goes in from the sides. Right where everything meets in the middle. You use your pipe cleaner to the back and twist the ribbon, not the pipe cleaner. And you end up with a nice, tight, beautiful ribbon. Look at that. Oh, I just think these are cute. Just add a little bit of something. The tulle adds the sparkle that's needed. After all, Christmas has to sparkle and shine. Fold this all in together. Take your pipe cleaner, fold it in half to the back, pinch it tight, and twist your ribbon. Not the pipe cleaner, twist the ribbon. You get a nice tight center. Okay, so I think we've got all of these done, and I just need one more pine cone to place right here. And I need a green and a red ornament, which I happen to have right here. My red is going here, and my green will go on this one. And all I have left to do is glue everything down in place. Let me see. Okay, we've got 2 points, 2 backs. 2. Nope, I think we're gonna get them all going the same direction. Yep, all the pine cones will be going in the same direction. So after looking at this for a little bit, it looked really plain. I thought it just needed a little more. So I added the fake greenery and the little berries. And I thought, that gives just a little more of a finished look to it. And then I think I'm gonna tuck a little bit of the greenery around on the inside as well. I think it just adds a little bit of texture, dimension, interest. And then I'm gonna call it good. So here's what I did to get this done. I just took 2 pieces that I pulled off of a strip of fake garland, and I'm just gonna twist them together and stick them in a spot. And I curl the ends. I don't know if you can. I just curl the ends in so they're not sticking out. And then I take my 3 little berries and I just poke them right through. Because it's burlap, it goes through very easily. Just poke them in there. And I am going to adhere it with a little bit of hot glue. Pull the berries out, put a little bit of glue in to hold the greenery. Then I'm going to push the berries back in place, and there we go. So I'm going to do that all the way around. Again, I just twist them around to just secure them together. Find a spot I want to stick them in. And then I'm going to just curl the ends in because they're so blunt. And I like curves and angles. I'm that kind of a girl. I like curves and angles. So I'm just going to just curl it around into the wreath, adding a little bit of fullness. Grab my 3 little berries, and I'm just gonna poke them in there, and then come back in with my glue gun, lifting the blueberries up out of the way. Just let the glue go in place and position my berries. And there we go. And that is the wreath. I think it turns out pretty good. Very simple. All the stuff I had on hand. It's nice to use up full stuff. I take that back. I did buy this red and green plaid ribbon from the Dollar Tree. But the pine cones I had, the tulle I had, the fake greenery and the berries I had. So I suggest you take a look around your house and see what you have. Use it up. Anyway, so that is the Christmas wreath for this year, and I'm going to do a table runner to go along with it in another video. So you all have a gorgeous day every day. Till next time, bye.